Back from halftime here from Washburn. Sorry about any technical difficulties that may have happened, but we're trying our best to figure them out here. It's more of a connection issue. That being said, it's a 23-12 Emporia lead at the half of this one. Here, a big game. And it'll be Washburn Rules starting off with it. Hink up top to Canfield. Left wing Lemke. Off in the corner now. Hink takes a contested three for Rule and it falls. Some Washburn Rule momentum to start the half off. Cade Hink has 7 of the Washburn Rule 15. Shiley left wing now. Gets it up to Witt, who draws a foul driving in. Second Cade Hink foul here in this one. First team foul from either side. DeWitt holds it up top. Now Peak from the wing. Over to Bennett. Bennett gives off to Peak. Peak from the corner. Rolls out. Looked like it wanted to go in. Somehow found a way out. Not sure how it didn't fall. So a minute into the second half. 23-15. 8-point Emporia lead. Washburn with the only score with a Cade Hink 3. Oaks up top. Pass off to Bunk. Inside Lemke. Oaks from the corner. And now they get it inside Hink, who kicks it out, but not without a foul. And depending on who this is on, this might be Shiley's 4th, and I think it is, and that's big for Emporia. And Alexa Shiley picks up her 4th foul. That's big for Emporia. Tegan Baker will take her spot, and that's with just 6:35 to go in the third quarter. As the inbounds pass goes out of bounds, it's going to stay with them. We're going to go back to Emporia. Bennett brings it up, hands off to DeWitt. Give to Peak. Peak drives in, kicks it out. Bennett takes it in and lost it between 3 Rural defenders. Canfield pushes it up quickly. Hink left-handed inside, blocked by Bunk, and they give a late foul call. And frustration growing on the Emporia side. Bunk goes to the free throw line for Rule, and it's good on the first free throw. Tenley Bunk onto the board for Washburn Rule. Second one on the way and rolls in as well. Then we get 23-17. So the first 5 points of the second half all go to Washburn Rule. And it'll be Bennett holding it up top for Emporia. 23-17, 6-point Spartan lead here in Rule on senior night. And now Kermer in trouble. Oaks is there to take away the pass. Give off to Hink. Now Lemke from the wing. Stops, takes the 3. No good. Hink offensive rebound. Keeps it with Washburn Rule. Back up to Lemke on the wing. Cross court Oaks. Inside Bunk, inside Canfield. Goes up, counted, plus a foul. And it makes it 23-19. And Zoe Canfield can cut the lead down to 3, and she does. And she has 6 points, and just like that, we get a Spartan timeout, and Washburn Rule comes out of the half on an 8-0 run and cuts the lead down to 3. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. You're watching Spartan Basketball on ESN. Back from the timeout, Emporia basketball, and they've yet to score here in the second half. With 5:14 to go in the third quarter, now Bennett open for three. She knocks it down to end the Washburn Rule run. Money from three. Emil Bennett on the board and extends the lead back out to 6 for Emporia. Hink off to Canfield. Canfield takes it in, floats it up, and off the back iron. Tough board goes to Addie Kermer. DeWitt slows down, right back to Kermer, right back to DeWitt. Left wing, Baker. Now DeWitt drives in, puts it up good. A tough finish from Lexi DeWitt. And she has 6. 28-20. Up top, Lemke. In trouble. And now they get a foul on Peak. And that is already the 4th Emporia foul of the quarter. And we aren't even halfway through the third quarter here. Still 4:07 to go. Kyla Herfkins checks in for Ryan Peak after that one. Rule gets it into Oaks, not necessarily with ease though. Oaks gives off to Hink. Now Hink in trouble. Gets it over to Oaks. Oaks takes it in with the right hand, and now they get an offensive foul at charge on Destiny Oaks. It's going to go right back to Emporia. (28-20). Some token pressure from Rule. A 1-2-2 here from the half court, and now the pass tipped by Hink goes out of bounds, stays with Emporia. Quick inbound from Kermer to DeWitt. Bennett on the wing, off to Herfkins. Herfkins gets it to Kermer inside on the cut, no good with the left hand. Bennett almost got the steal on the outlet, but instead Canfield brings it the other way. She drives in, lost it, but it goes right to Hink. Now Hink takes another three. She already has 1.5, no good. Herfkins grabs it and draws a foul. Second Washburn Rule foul, the first on Tenley Bunk. (28-20). 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tegan Baker catch and shoot, corner three off. And Hink will bring it up for Washburn Rule. Down 8 on senior night against the league champion Emporia High Lady Spartans, and that one goes out of bounds from the baseline pass. And it goes back to Emporia. Addison Gutierrez and Ryan Peak check in for Emporia. Josie Colgren and Ella Hershey along with Hallie Walker. Still seeing some pressure from Rule at half court. Peak now cross court to Witt. Out to Gutierrez on the corner. Bounce pass up to Kermer. Kermer gives to Gutierrez. Gutierrez looking, finds Peak. Peak takes in with the left hand, gives it off Herfkins, who puts it up and good on the backside pass. Kyla Herfkins on the board and extends the Emporia lead right back out to double digits. Canfield goes in and now draws the foul on Lexi DeWitt. And now third foul on Lexi DeWitt. And Washburn on the bonus with 2:03 to go in the quarter. First free throw good from Canfield. Second one goes as well. Make it 30-22 with 2:03 to go. Kermer on the right wing to Gutierrez with the left hand up top to Peak. Peak kicks out the Witt. And now Kermer bobbles, holds on. Takes it in with the right hand, gives it off Kermer. Right back up to Peak up top. Peak in trouble. Short pass off to Kermer. Washburn roll crowd on their feet as far as the student section. Trying to make noise here with just a little over 90 seconds in the quarter. Their team down 8, and Emporia continues to hold it. Kermer left hand from the baseline, kicks out Herfkins. No good on the shot. Kermer grabs the offensive board, tried to save it with a lot of contact, and nothing called there. Goes out of bounds and stays. And goes back to Washburn rule. Emil Bennett in for Emporia, checking in for Addie Kermer. Canfield runs the point for Rural. Now off to Oaks on the wing. Under 60 seconds in the quarter. Oaks drives in, pulls out. Now Walker brings it back up. Sets the screen for her. She doesn't take it. And the clock down to 40. Now inside. Vickery puts it up with a foul. Emporia trying to argue that one was on the floor. But Maddie Vickery knocks it down with a foul, and she'll have a chance to cut the lead down to 5.
We're traveling.
Second foul on Emil Bennett now. And the free throw goes. 30-25. Maddie Vickery has 8. Josie Colgren checks in for her after the free throw. Addie Kermer back in for Emporia, taking the place of Kyla Herfkins. And we'll see if Emporia tries to take the last shot at it here with the clock down to 30 for the third quarter. 30-25 the score. Bennett picks up the dribble, in trouble with Canfield, and calls a quick timeout to save the possession. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back after the timeout. You're watching Spartan Basketball on ESN. Back from the timeout with 22 seconds on the clock. Inbound into DeWitt. Handoff Kermer. Kermer drives in, gives off DeWitt. DeWitt hands it off to Bennett. Kick out Kermer on the corner, down the baseline. Finds Gutierrez, short corner. No good. And now no buzzer beater shot. And that concludes the third quarter. Washburn Rule fighting back. They cut the lead down to 5, 30-25 our score. At the end of 3, we'll be back with the last 8 minutes of regulation action from Topeka. You're watching Spartan Basketball. back for the fourth quarter of a 5-point ball game from Topeka. It'll be Emporia basketball to start the quarter off. They lead it by 5. They were leading by 12 at halftime. But Washburn Rural fought back, won the quarter by 7. And now ball taken by Hink. Hink going on the fast break, gets it off Walker. No good, put back Canfield, does go, and the lead down to 3. And it makes it 30-27. Zoe Canfield has 10, leading Washburn Rural. 7.5 minutes to go. Close one. Inside now, the entry pass into Peak, no good. Putting it up. Oaks brings it the other way. It's off to Hink. Now Oaks holds it for Rural. Oaks working around Peak. Still holding it up top. Minute into the fourth. Drive inside Walker. Right back up top to Oaks. Oaks brings up, gives off Hink. Now 3 to tie it. No good. And fight for the rebound. Kermer gets it. Bunk steals it right back. And they get a foul while Bunk's going up. There have been a lot of Emporia fouls tonight, and Kermer draws that one. You've got DeWitt and Shively. DeWitt has 3. Shively has 4 for Emporia. So Emporia already playing with a lot of foul trouble there. Addie Kermer picks up her first tonight. Emil Bennett and Tegan Baker have 2 as well here early in the fourth quarter. So that'll be important to note. Fort Lee Spartans here at the end of a close one. And now they get an offensive foul on Maddie Vickery. So it goes right back to Emporia. Six and a half minutes to play in regulation. 3-point ball game. Bennett holds on the right, crosses over, drives in, kicks out, Shively short corner, no good, goes out of bounds, I believe off Canfield it is. And it's gonna stay with Emporia. Bennett from the baseline. Gets it off to Shively up top, Kermer. Kermer crossover, kick out. Shively in the corner, brings it right back up. Bennett right wing, gives it off to Shively. Emporia moving it around well. Now Kermer, no good from mid-range. It's a bunk rebound. Shively tipped the pass, almost got it back for Emporia. Hink moves quickly for Rural, and they get Emil Bennett for a block. And the third Emil Bennett foul now for Emporia. It's into Vickery, and now they find Bunk backside, and Rural cuts it down to 1. Sinley Bunk has 4. 5.5 minutes to play in regulation. And Rural has fought their way back from down 12. They were not going to let Emporia do what they did at Spartan Gymnasium and spoil their senior night that easy. DeWitt wing off Kermer, catch and shoot 3 for Addie. Kermer silences the crowd. AI the answer. The drive inside, Canfield, Shively grabs it. And they get a jump ball. Emporia wants the foul. Coach Dorsey pleading her case. And they're gonna get the jump ball. That's gonna give it to Washburn Rural. Bunk, baseline into Vickery, hand off Hink. They kick out now. Hink for 3 for the answer. It's no good. And it goes out of bounds and stays, or goes back to Emporia. 4:56 to go. Baker checks in for Shively. Limke checks in for Washburn Rural. 33-29, Emporia leads it. Addie Kermer leads the Spartans with 13. She hit the big three just a moment ago. Now inside peak high post, got it out. Bennett, pump fake, drives in. Right back out to Kermer. She'll navigate the Emporia offense. Gives it off to Bennett on the right wing. 4.5 minutes. And Bennett continues to hold it. Now drives in. And lost it. And DeWitt fights for it, gets it back. And now they call a foul. Physical play, trying to fight for the ball. And they get the foul. Alexa Shively back in for Emporia. 4:14 to go. Emporia's going to have it from the baseline. Roll back in the 1-2-2. Help them get back into the game. Kermer gets it across. Shively out to DeWitt on the wing. Up top, Bennett almost lost it. Got it off Shively. Shively takes it in with the right hand. Hands off Kermer. Under 4 minutes now. And now they get a foul on Bunk. Third foul on Tinley Bunk, so that's big for Rural. So it stays with Emporia, 33-29, 3:45 to go in the game. Give off to Shively. Shively spins back up top, Peak. Peak trying to work on Limke, and they get Limke for a foul. And the third Limke foul. Fourth team foul for Rural, so another foul will put Emporia to the line with 3.5 minutes to go. Kermer holds it on the wing. Takes it past Bunk from the baseline. Kicks out Shively right back up top to Bennett, who holds it. Bennett now takes it in with the right hand and brings it right back out. And Bennett's pass almost stolen. Peak holds on to it. And Emporia keeps the long possession going. Shively from the baseline, and she draws a foul on Destiny Oaks. And Alexa Shively will go to the free throw line to try and extend the Emporia lead. A long possession for Emporia, and it might just earn them a few points. Alexa Shively has 2 on the night. She'll have a chance to add to it a little bit. With 3:04 to go in regulation. And free throw number 1 is good. 34-29. Second free throw on the way from Shively. Off the back of the iron. And Shively got a home rebound, but they got her for a foul, and that's going to take her out of the game. That is going to take Shively out of the game. That's her 5th, I believe. It is. And so Emporia is going to have to play the last 3 minutes of regulation without Alexa Shively, who gets a standing ovation coming out of the game. That's big for Emporia with 3:03 to go. It'll be a roll inbound. Emporia bringing full court pressure. The first time we've seen it in this one. Hink brings the left-handed pass, Baker. And got it backside to Vickery. Vickery takes it in with the right hand. Floater up and good. A tough finish from Maddie Vickery, who has 10. 2:40 to go. And we get an Emporia timeout, a full one. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Spartan basketball on ESN. Back from the Emporia timeout, 34-31. It'll be Emporia basketball from the sideline, 2:37 to go. Kermer up top. Gets it in to Peak. Peak looking, pump fake, spins. Gives off to Bennett. Emporia just tried to play the long possession last time, and it looks like that's a lot of what they're trying to do again. Bennett handles it around, gives it to Gutierrez. Back up to Peak. On the logo, Peak takes it in with the right hand. Up top, DeWitt. And a physical play on the other side of the court. Nothing called. Under 2 minutes. Bennett continues to hold. Emporia leads it by 3 at 1 point, led by 12 at halftime of this one. Now Bennett drives in, kicks out DeWitt, and a miscommunication on the pass. It goes out of bounds, and it's roll basketball. Pearson and Baker in for Emporia. Hirschi and Vickery in for Washburn roll. Into Hirschi. Hirschi holds it up top a little bit for roll. Now in trouble. Trying to find somewhere to get it off. Got off to Hink, and now we got a Washburn roll timeout. So we'll take another quick break from Washburn roll, and then we'll bring you right back with basketball coverage here on ESN. Back and roll. Great environment here. And it's going to be a close one to the finish. 34-31. 90 seconds to go. Hink holds it up top. Now drives left-handed. Kicks across. Kermer's there. Knocks it away. It stays with Rule. Out of bounds off the baseline. Canfield now will take it from the baseline. Gets it in over the top to Hirschi. Minute 15 on the clock. Hirschi takes the screen, gives it off. Hink sets a screen of her own. Right back up top. They try to get in Canfield. DeWitt's there to knock it away. Emporia not letting an entry pass get inside right now. Just over 60 seconds to play in the game. Destiny Oaks checks in for Tinley Bunk now for Washburn Rule. And now Rule gets it in, tipped off on the ground, loose ball, a dive for it, and it goes out of bounds and stays with Washburn Rule. A couple of Emporia players diving, trying to go in there and get it, and now we get a Washburn Rule timeout. And so we'll take another break. We'll be right back here on ESN. You're watching Spartan basketball. We return from Rule to Topeka. It'll be Rule from the baseline. Hershey trying to get it in, having trouble, and we get another Washburn Rule timeout. It's a full one. We're going to take another break, and we'll be back again. Long time no see from Washburn Rule. Back from Rule, and maybe we'll get a couple of seconds of play without a timeout. We'll see. Hershey looks inbound. DeWitt steals it. Brings it the other way with the left hand into the corner. Kicks out Baker. Emporia is going to hold it. Up 3. 48 seconds on the clock. Pearson in the corner. And we get an Emporia timeout. And I think it's a full one. So we'll go right back to it again. You're watching Spartan basketball on ESN. Back in Rural. Emporia leads it by 3 with the ball. 45.2 seconds displayed on the clock. Emporia was up 12 at halftime. They're trying to escape this one with a big win and stay flawless throughout Centennial League play. Bennett gets it into Kermer. Kermer brings it up and draws the foul from Canfield. That'll send her to the line for big Emporia free throws. Kermer has 13 of Emporia's 34, and she'll go to the line to add on to it. Free throw number 1 goes, a big one there. Extends the lead to 2 possessions. Vickery and Hershey back in for Washburn Rule. Tegan Baker enters the game for Emporia. 41-4 on the clock. Free throw number 2 goes as well. Clutch free throws from Addie Kermer. Extends the lead to 5. 36-31. Roll up top. Hershey. Fine. Passes Aaron to Canfield. And no choice other than to take the backcourt and give it back to Emporia with 30 seconds to go. Lady Spartans up 5, and that's a big one there.
And Gutierrez in for the Lady Spartans.
And they inbound in the peak. Kermer drives with the left hand and draws a quick foul. 27-2 to go. Addie Kermer will take more free throws.
Her 4th.
Free throw number 1 goes. And the lead up to 6. And this one could make it a 3-possession ball game with 27 seconds left in Emporia's favor. It goes, never a doubt from Addie Kermer. 2 more clutch free throws. 27-2 on the clock. Rule now finds themselves down 7. Vickery with the right hand, almost lost it, held on. Canfield over to Hink. Rule's got to shoot quickly. Hershey takes a 3. It got tipped, and that was enough to get it off the mark. DeWitt gets the rebound. She's fouled, and I think Emporia is going to be able to take this one home. 9.6 on the clock. Lexi DeWitt's going to go to the free throw line. And free throw number 1's in and out. Free throw number 2 goes. Lexi DeWitt with 7 points, 39-31. And Canfield lost it now, puts up the 3, no good. Peak holds on, the buzzer sounds. And it's a big Emporia win. And they remain undefeated in league play and finish the regular season 19-1. A remarkable season. And they sweep Washburn Rule on the season as well. 10-0 in Centennial League play. They win it 39-31 in a tough road environment. Something that will really prepare you for state basketball. Saying that these Lady Spartans may get there. Leading the way for Emporia was Addie Kermer with 17. Lexi DeWitt had 7, Ryan Peak 6. 3 from Alexa Shively, 2 from Kyla Herfkins. That finishes it off for the girls game from Washburn Rule. We'll take a break and then we'll be back with the boys game on A-Town Sports Network. Well, we return to Washburn Rule, where Emporia will try to take home the Spartan sweep. The girls got the win against the Lady Junior Blues of Washburn Rule just a few moments ago, and a hard-fought one. And now the boys will try to avenge their loss just a little earlier in the season at home at Spartan Gymnasium. They took the 48-31 loss to this Washburn Rule team. And boy, did this Washburn Rule team hit threes. You look at the scoreline and you think, 48 points isn't a whole lot. Surely they didn't hit that many. But for one, they were efficient. Two, Emporia forces teams to have long possessions. That's been Emporia's MO all year. And so Washburn Rule took advantage of those long possessions. And they ended up running away with that one at Emporia High. And sad to announce here as well that this will be the last game basketball-wise for the 2024 season on A-Town Sports Network, with Keisha having exclusive rights to stream those postseason games on NFHS. This game right here will finish it off on A-Town Sports Network for 2024. With that being said, let's keep going. Emporia comes into this game 12-7, 5-4 in Centennial League play, coming off the win at Paola, where they put up their highest point total of the entire season with 83, and that blew it out of the water. This team normally averages 48. Their highest before that was 58. Well, they put up 83 at Paola last night, took care of business, and shot 13 for 28 from beyond the arc, a team that going into that game shot just 24% from behind the line. And that's the type of shooting they're going to need to keep up with this Washburn Rule team tonight, because we know this Washburn Rule team can shoot well. Like we said, we saw it at Spartan Gymnasium. And this team shoots 30% from the three, and they've got a ton of guys over 30% from three as well individually. You've got Griffin Durst, who leads the team in points per game with 12.3 and 32% from beyond the arc. Caden Ballard has 12 points a game, and he's 35% from beyond the arc. Drayden Chincharin, 35% as well. And Amari Jones, who has 30%. That's four guys over 30% for Washburn Rule. For Emporia, it's just Sheldon Stewart and River Peters, the likes of those guys, above 30%. But they were both on fire yesterday. Again, we mentioned 13 for 28, nearly 50% from beyond the arc yesterday at Paola. Something they're going to have to take into this game today. It's a quick turnaround, but maybe that's what they need to keep the roll going into what should be a big and tough game here in a tough Washburn Rule environment that if you tuned in for the girls' game, you would have saw as well. It gets loud in here, and that student section is almost up to full capacity. That being said, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. And we'll have starting lineups and tip-off on E-Town Sports Network. back in Washburn Rule. And the energy already here. Here's tonight's starting lineups. First for Washburn Rule, junior number 0, Amari Jones. Junior number 2, Caden Ballard. Sophomore number 10, John Hoytel. Senior number 21, Griffin Durst. And senior number 25, J.C. Heim. For Emporia, senior number 1, Sheldon Stewart. Junior number 5, Nolan Jacob. Junior number 13, Josh Rios. Senior number 14, Calvin Seeley. And junior number 23, River Peters. Rounds it out for Emporia. 7 Nation Army going again. And you can feel it in this one. A big game for Emporia for sub-state standings and also just momentum-wise to get going into sub-state. A chance of possibly hosting that first game. It'll be Peters and Durst. Durst 6'4", Peters 6'3". And Peters wins it for Emporia. Sheldon Stewart runs the points. And we are underway for the last game on E-Town Sports Network of the 2024 basketball season. Seeley wing up top. Stewart in the corner, Jacob. Right back to the wing to Rios. Emporia moving it around a lot. Can't say you're surprised. Peters takes a step now out to Seeley. Jacob on the wing back to Peters up top. Peters pump fakes a contested 3, drives in, and tried to find Seeley backside. Durst is there to knock it away. He'll bring it the other way for Rule. And now Stewart and Seeley almost forced a trap. Durst gets it off to Heim. Now Ballard in the corner. Hoytel wide open 3, and he hit it. And John Hoytel knocks it down for Washburn Rule. And they take the 3-0 lead early. We talked about how well this team could shoot from beyond the arc, and there's your first example of it. Peters on the wing. Back up top. Stewart to Seeley. Now Jacob on the wing looking. Ballard on defense. Kicks it off to Stewart. Stewart spinning, gives off Peters. A minute and a half gone. Rios left wing gets it to Seeley on the cut through the baseline. Right back up top, Rios. Peters takes a couple of jab steps. Dribbles with the left hand. And swung to the corner to Stewart. Stewart takes it in, baseline, floater good. The answer from Sheldon Stewart. And it makes it 3-2. Washburn Rule lead now just 1. 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Ballard left wing and draws a foul on Seeley. Driving inside. It'll be Calvin Seeley's first and the first foul from either side here in the ballgame.
The foul's on number 14, Seeley, his first.
It'll be into Ballard and now up top to J.C. Heim. Durst pump fakes a 3 from the wing, lays it in for Washburn Rule. And it makes it 5-2, back up to a 3-point Rule lead. Now River Peters sets up the contested 3. He knocked it down. Makes it 5-5. Big answer from River Peters. Knotted up at 5. Well, we talked about how well this Emporia team shot from the 3-point line yesterday, and that's a good start. Peters knocks down the first Emporia 3 of the game, and now Stewart almost got the pass stolen, but he knocked it away and out of bounds. Washburn Rule basketball. Harry Trelk and Cooper Reck check into the game for Emporia. And Harry Trelk had 20 yesterday at Paola leading the Spartans. He comes in off the bench and we'll see what contributions he can have. 5:22 to go in the opening quarter. He was also on that 3-point train yesterday. Ballard up top. Off to Chincharin, who checked in for Washburn Rule along with King Leonard, who now has it. Ballard from the corner, drives up, takes it in with the right hand, and puts it up with contact and draws a foul. So Caden Ballard will go to the free throw line for Washburn Rule with 5:08 to go in quarter number 1.
Foul's on number 3, Trike.
And free throw good from Ballard to make it 6-5. Free throw number 2 goes as well. 7-5. Washburn Rural leads it. Emporia's had the answer on each possession though. Reck, wing looking, hands it off Trelk. Right back over to Reck in the corner. Swung all the way across to Jacob on the opposite corner. Ballard poked it away. Jacob held on. Stewart gets it past Leonard. Now out Peters, catch and shoot 3. Peters, can he get another one? Yes, he can. And he gives Emporia their first lead of the game. River Peters 6 early points and 2 early threes. 2 for 2. Durst inside, spinning, kicks out, pass goes wayward, and it's going to be a backcourt and give it to Emporia. And the momentum starting to build on the Emporia side with the 2 River Peters threes and now the forced turnover. With 4:20 to go in the opening quarter. Jacob on the wing, hits Reck on the high post, out to Trelk. Trelk left-handed over to Peters, swung across Stewart on the wing. Stewart gives it up to Jacob, now Peters. Peters hits Stewart inside on the cut. Stewart, floater, good. Nothing but net for Sheldon Stewart. 10-7, 3-point Emporia lead. Leonard drives in, and they cause a miscommunication. Stewart gives a pump of energy to the Emporia bench after the forced turnover, and it's going back to Emporia up 10-7 here halfway through the first. Stewart runs point. Gives it off to Trelk on the corner Reck. Right back up to Trelk, over to Peters. Wing Seeley. Seeley got it poked out, holds on. In trouble. Gets it off Stewart, right in front of Peters. Jab step. Takes it with left hand. Lost it. Fight for the ball. Reck diving around for it. Jones got it in. Still a fight for it. And now still flying around. Now Chinchurn has it, goes up and scores it for Rural. And the lead down to 1. Crazy play there. I think that's not the only way you could describe it. Now Emporia on the other side. Washburn Rural crowd getting loud, and it's poked away. Going the other way for Rural. Jones corner, kicks back up top. Ballard. Chinchurn. Wing takes it in and lays it up good. Drayden Chinchurn has the last 4 Rural points, and he puts them back up by 1. Already back and forth to start us off. Peters corner, catch and shoot 3. Give River Peters something, a fire extinguisher or something, because he is on fire. 13-11, he's 3 for 3 from the 3-point line to start the game, and he's got 9 of the first 13 Emporia points. Ballard across to Heim. Heim short corner driving in on Reck. Kicks out Chinchurn, bobbled. Now takes what would be a 2. He stepped on the line, no good. Stewart pushes the other way into Trelk. Peters wing, finds Stewart inside. No good trying to put it up. Fight for the rebound. Leonard gets it. Baldwin urging his team to get back. This Washburn Rural team likes to move fast. Jones baseline, kicked it out, but he stepped on the baseline. And Emporia High is going to have it.
Durst and Hotel check in for the Junior Blues.
Stewart brings it up for Emporia. On the right wing, Jacob. Trelk holds it, gets it over to Rios on the corner. Emporia continues to move it up top. They've done a good job at playing at their own pace in this one. Something they struggled with at home. Minute 15. Now into Stewart. Stewart to Jacob up top. Emporia continues to move it around. Trelk gives a fake and drive. Now off to Peters. Peters 3 from 3 from three-point. He has 9 points. Obviously, all of them coming from those three-pointers. Stewart now finds Peters inside, and they get a foul down low. Peters took a shot from John Hoytel, who picks up his first foul of the game and the first Washburn rule foul of the ball game. Inbounds pass, tipped, but goes into Trelk. He pump fakes a three from the top of the key, kicks out. Peters open for three again. Couldn't get that one. Jones brings it back down for Rule. Down to 40 seconds to go, and Durst walked. Emporia gets it back, frustration building on the Rule side. It's into Stewart with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Emporia leads at 13-11, trying to get revenge after the home loss on the winter sports night at Spartan Gymnasium. Into Stewart. Stewart brings it up. Held up top for a little bit, now off to Rios. Back up top, Stewart takes a screen, he sets up for three, and he hit it! In Fuego early for Emporia. Shonen Stewart has 7, and Josh Rios took the charge. The Josh Rios charge counter up to 1 in the first quarter as the buzzer sounds. It's on Amari Jones, his first, and that ends the first quarter, 16-11 Emporia from Washburn Rule. We'll take a break and we'll be back with Spartan basketball on E-Town Sports Network. Back for second quarter action, and Emporia leads at 16-11, starting off 4 for 5 from beyond the arc. Again, a team that was just 24% going into Paola, went 13 for 28 there, and now they're 4 for 5 in the beginning of this one. Durst on the wing for Rule. Now it's up top Jones. Jones takes it in, floats it up, and good. A big answer for Washburn Rule to start the second quarter. Amari Jones on the board for the night for the Junior Blues. Stewart up top, gives it off Rios. Right back on the wing to Peters. Peters left-handed, spins, kicks out Rios. Now Trelk. Inside, Stewart, good find inside. Sheldon Stewart finishes it off. He's got 9 early points. 18-13. Emporia leads it. 9 apiece from Peters and Stewart. And now they get a foul down low on River Peters, his first of the night. First team foul for Emporia in the second quarter.
Retz and Seeley into the game for the Spartans.
Right wing now, Ballard takes it off the inbound and puts it up, plus a foul. That's big for Rule. Caden Ballard has 4 early points, and he's going to go to the line to try and make it 5 and cut the Emporia lead down to 2.
Triad returns for the Spartans.
Free throw's good. 18-16. Lead back down to 2. Stewart from the logo. Pass tipped by Jones. Stays with Emporia. Trelk over to Reck on the corner. Reck in trouble. Finds Stewart. On the wing inside, Trelk jump stop, spins, gets it out, finds Stewart off the back iron. Stewart got his own rebound, saves with Emporia. He takes the 3. Another one for Emporia. Sheldon Stewart has 12. 5 for 6. Talk about that start for Emporia. 21-16. Jones pulls up, no good from just beyond the free throw line. 6 minutes to go till halftime. 21-16. Emporia leads it. Emporia, a couple of swings around. Back up top, Stewart. Into Peters. Pump fake to the 3. Gives it off to Reck. Up top, Stewart. Inside, Reck. Spins. Left-handed. Good. Cooper Reck with a tough finish, and that's the first non-Sheldon Stewart or River Peters point there to make it 23-16, a 7-point Emporia lead. Left wing, Ballard. Inside, Heim. Kicks out Durst. Durst drives inside to the short corner. Now right wing, Leonard. Leonard takes an inbounds pass across to Heim, who draws a foul on the way up. And they get it on Reck. His first, third team foul for Emporia. Hoytel and Chinchurin come back in for Washburn Rule. Fouls on the floor. Jones and Heim will take a seat. 5-16. And now they get a foul on Nolan Jacob on the inbound. And that's big because King Leonard was having some trouble finding someone to get it into. And that's a 4th Emporia foul of the second quarter with 5:16 to go in the second. So now another foul send Rule to the line. They get it off Durst. Durst short corner shot off the back iron. And Chinchurin rebounds, gives off Durst. Nolan Jacob blocked from behind, stuck into the backboard, which means it's a jump, and it's going to stay with Washburn Rule. But how about that from Nolan Jacob? And he came from behind and said, "No way, Jose." Off to Ballard. Ballard drives in and puts it up. Another block. This time it's Cooper Reck. Stays with Rule. Ballard baseline. Kicks out. Extra pass. Chinchurin 3 for Rule. No good. Rebound. Nolan Jacob. Big defensive possession for Emporia. They move it quickly. Stewart backside looking for Trelk. Goes out of bounds. And oh, they say it went off Trelk. Oh my goodness. And it's going to go back to Washburn Rule. Still 23-16. Hoytel up top, off the Chinchurin on the wing. Back up top, Hoytel. Screens for Ballard. Ballard takes it in. Jump stops, turns around, out to Durst. And the 3 from Griffin. Durst goes. Second Washburn Rule 3. That time it came from Griffin Durst, who's 32% from beyond the arc on the season, and he knocks that one down there. Big one for Rule. Reck inside, high post, kicks out Trelk. Trelk takes it in, spinning, looking for someone to kick it out to. Now he turns around, shoots, no good. Durst rebounds, pushes up quickly, now stops with Sheldon Stewart trying to steal it from behind. Halfway through the second, still an Emporia lead by 4. Leonard wants to get it inside Hoytel, they miscommunicated. And the pass intercepted by Emporia defenders. And it's back to Spartan basketball. Trelk off to Stewart. Inside, Reck over the top, gets it in. Peters with the foul. 25-19. And that is huge for Emporia. Gives River Peters 11 a chance to extend the lead back out to 7. after the Griffin Durst 3. Peters 77% on the year, and he knocks that free throw down. 12 points for River Peters, 26. Leonard up top, thought about the 3, gives it off Ballard. Corner Chincharin. Back across Leonard. Ballard drives in, crossover, almost got it poked out, found Durst backside, and he lays it up with the right hand. And Griffin Durst has 7 Washburn Rule points, leading the way for the Junior Blues with 3 minutes to go till halftime, 26-21. And now poked out by Hoytel. It's going to stay with Emporia, though, as Amari Jones and J.C. Heim back into the game for Washburn Rule. Jacob into Stewart. Emporia moving it around up top. They lead it by 5. A lot of ball movement. We're seeing that swing between 3 guys up top that we've seen a lot this year. And Emporia will continue to hold on to it. 2:29 on the clock. Now Stewart goes in left-handed, got the spin, and now kicks it off Jacob, right back out Stewart. Catch and shoot 3, never a doubt. 29-21, Emporia 6 for 7. 15 points for Sheldon Stewart, it's 29-21. Short corner Heim, up top Jones, behind the back dribble. Chincharin back up top to Jones. Wing Leonard. Leonard takes it in, and the pass out of bounds off of J.C. Heim, and Emporia basketball. Stewart will bring it up. 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock. Emporia leads at 29-21. Up top to Rios. Back on the wing, Seeley. Back to Rios up top. Jacob inside, Stewart. Stewart pulls up, mid-range jumper, rolls off. Jones grabs the board. He moves quickly for Rule. Now he slows down. He didn't have numbers. Hoytel on the wing, kicks out Leonard. Leonard bounce pass into Jones. Jones drives in, kicks out. Chincharin down the baseline. Baseline pass knocked away. Nolan Jacobs swooped in there.
All cheer and dance parents reporting the south side of the track up by the weight room.
Harry Trope checks in for Emporia. Leonard and Durst into the game for Washburn Rule. Or sorry, Ballard and Durst into the game for Washburn Rule with 62 seconds to go. And now Durst 3 off the backboard. Heim rebounds, goes up and put it in with a foul.
Good by J.C. Heim.
Heim puts it in plus the foul. And he's going to have a chance to cut this lead down a little more. 29-23 Emporia.
Returns to the Emporia lineup.
And it rolls in just barely for Heim, who has his first 3 of the night. And so now 50 seconds on the clock for Emporia with it up 5. And to Peters. Peters drives in, got it poked out. Ballard and Jacob dive for it. Now it's a jump ball. Possession arrows with Emporia. Baldwin, Coach Baldwin expressing to his team, pass the ball. He said, pass the ball, no dribbles. Trying to tell his team to move the ball around. With 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Now They had to clean something up on the court. Looks like there is some blood. It's hard to tell from where we're at. Looks like we're going to get a towel and clean it up. So with that, both Emporia will take a quick break and try and talk things over. .3 seconds on the clock. Now we'll see what Emporia could draw up with that quick break. Getting the ball back there. Inbounds pass into Trelk. Now to Stewart. Stewart off to Wreck. Baldwin Expressing telling his team to swing it. Stewart a couple of dribbles around. Now he's in trouble. Finds Wreck. Wreck inside. Kicks off Trelk. Trelk sets up three. No good. Jones brings it the other way. 10 seconds on the clock. Heim inside. Pump fake. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Put back goes for J.C. Heim. He has the last 5 Washburn Rule points lead down to 3. And they got a foul. They got a foul on the buzzer beater attempt by Sheldon Stewart. Going the other way. There was a lot of contact. The Washburn Rule side is in flames right now. But there was a lot of contact on Sheldon Stewart while he put that buzzer beater up. So he'll go to the line. Now they're talking it over. Maybe talking about whether it was before the clock or whether it was a foul or not. It looked pretty clear that it was. And now Stewart will go to the free throw line with no time on the clock. Oh no, they put .3 seconds back on. .3. So likely the last free throws of the half, and Sheldon Stewart's going to have 3 of them. 81% from the free throw line. Free throw number 1 off the back of the rim. Free throw number 2. Good. Make it 30-26. Sheldon Stewart, talk about a first half. He has 16 points. Free throw number 2, nothing but net as well. He's got 17. 31-26, no shot at a buzzer beater for Rule. And the buzzer sounds, and Emporia leads it 31-26 at halftime, trying to pull off the upset here at Rule and get a big win to go into Sub-State. And we talked about how this team would need to carry over that Paola shooting into today. I think it's safe to say they did 6 for 8, 75% from beyond the arc in the first half. Talk about that start. Sheldon Stewart didn't miss a single 3. River Peters only missed 1. And the other miss coming from Perry Trelk. And points-wise, Sheldon Stewart leads the way with 17. River Peters has 12. And Cooper Reck has 2. That sums it up for Emporia. For Washburn Rule, Griffin Durst has 7. J.C. Heim 5. 4 points from Chincharan. Hoytel has 3. 4 from Ballard and 2 from Jones. That being said, we're going to take a quick break for halftime. Then we'll be right back with Spartan Basketball on E-Town Sports Network. back for the second half from Washburn Rule. And Emporia leads at 31-26, trying to get revenge here. And safe to say that shooting from Paola carried over tonight. Emporia 6 for 8 from beyond the arc here in the first half. And if they can finish like that tonight, they might come out of here with a big win going into Sub-State. And so we'll see what they can do. Just moments away from starting the second half. And having a little fun here at Washburn Rule with the music over the speaker. And should be a good second half awaiting for us from the outskirts of Topeka. And yeah, just a little amusement here before the second half starts. But here we go, 31-26. Hoytel off to Ballard, left wing, gets it inside. J.C. Heim up top, Durst. Durst takes it in left hand, kicks out Jones. Jones sets up three, and he hit it for Washburn Rule. 31-29, a big start for Washburn Rule out of the timeout, or out of the break, sorry. Up top, Rios. Kicks off Sealy. Emporia lead down to 2. Rios gives it off to Sealy. Right wing Stewart, corner Sealy. Brings it back up top. Stewart wing. Scanning, gives it over to Sealy. And Emporia continuing the ball movement. We heard Baldwin emphasize no dribbles earlier, and I don't think we've seen one aside from Emporia bringing the ball up here. And they continue to move it around. And there are the This Is Boring chants. We saw it in Manhattan. And here it comes here. And now poked out by Heim. Heim taking all the way. And Josh Rios, oh my goodness, they called a block. I mean, J.C. Heim, he's a good football player, and it looked like he was back on the football field right there. I mean, he completely leaned his shoulder, almost dove into Josh Rios, and they gave him a block. Coach Baldwin pleading his case. He's got to be careful. Coach Baldwin is livid. And did they just tee Josh, or what happened? Josh Rios comes out. They were pointing at Josh Rios as he walked out. And the Emporia crowd is livid. I mean, again, J.C. Heim looked like he was back on the football field for Washburn Rule. And Josh Rios picked up the block for it. Now Ballard inside, no good on the mid-range, so ball don't lie for Emporia. Emporia holds it up top. Peters on the wing, takes it in with the left hand, kicks out Sealy on the wing. And foul inside. First Washburn Rule foul of the quarter. It's on J.C. Heim. J.C. Heim's first. It'll be Emporia from the baseline. Stewart on the wing in the corner to wreck. Emporia continues to swing it around. And almost stolen Heim. Takes it in. Now Peters goes in, puts it up over a few defenders, rolls in. Extends the lead back out for Emporia to 4. River Peters has 14 on the night. Ballard off to Hoytel. On the wing, Jones. Jones, backside, Hoytel, blocked. Sheldon Stewart blocked it. Ball still on the ground. Loose ball. Kuparek fights for it. Gets it. 5.5 minutes. Deep pass from Sheldon Stewart. River Peters fouled on the other end. Sheldon Stewart played quarterback this year for Emporia for the football team. And right there he did a little bit of quarterback again. And it's going to allow River Peters to go to the free throw line. And free throw from Peters is good. 34-29.
Strike into the game for Emporia. Chinchrin and Hoytel.
Harry Trelk checks in for Emporia. Chinchrin and Hoytel into the game. And free throw number 2 goes as well. 35-29. Seconds to go into the third quarter. And now a three from Drayden Chinchrin. Another Washburn Rule 3. They're starting to heat up here in the second half. And we know they can shoot it. And they're showing it here in the second half. Jones and Chinchrin, 2 big early threes for Rule. Jacob on the other end. Now out to Reck over to Trelk. Back up top, Cooper Reck. On the wing, Stewart. Stewart gives Jacob, and pass deflected, goes out of bounds, and they say Emporia basketball. Washburn Rule is not happy with that one. They wanted to say it went off Nolan Jacobs' foot, but they said it's staying with Washburn Rule. Now they're talking it over. They might turn this over. As Yashiro's back in the game, they're still talking it over. And they're going to keep it with Emporia. Can't imagine how this Emporia side would have reacted if they would have gave it back to Washburn Rule. Jacob gives it off Stewart, now back up top Rios. 4 minutes, 35 seconds go in the third. Trelk in trouble. Inside, Peters turns around, puts it up with contact. Couldn't quite get it to fall in. But he does draw the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Third Washburn Rule foul here of the third quarter. As we aren't even halfway through it yet, and the foul's on Amari Jones, who picks up his second. River Peters to the free throw line, nothing but nets. He's got 17. Him and Stewart tied at 17 apiece, and the other 2 come from Rec. Free throw number 2 is good. 37-32. Spartans lead it. Left wing Chinchrin, up top Ballard. Jones on the wing. Ballard continues to hold it. Now takes with his left hand. Couple of crossovers, and he miscommunicated with Chinchrin. Emporia forces another turnover. And we mentioned Emporia started 6 for 8 in the first half, 3-point shooting. They have yet to attempt one here in the third quarter. And Washburn Rules definitely put more of an emphasis on perimeter defense on these guys after that half. And now Peters inside spins. Beautiful move. Tough lay, left-handed from River Peters. He has 20 points. 39-32, 7-point Emporia lead. Chinchrin pump fakes the 3, drives in, kicks out. Ballard up top, Jones. Jones takes another 3, in and out. Rebound, Jacob fighting around it, and they get the foul on Caden Ballard. And that's his third foul for Washburn Rule, so that's important to note for the Junior Blues. Griffin Durson, J.C. Hine back in for Washburn Rule. They take out Hoytel and Jones. 3:36 to play in the quarter, 39-32 Emporia. Seeley. Wing spins, gives off Peters. And now Stewart knocked away by Leonard inside. It goes out of bounds, stays with Emporia. So it'll be back to Emporia. Jacob inbounds to Seeley. Now inside, Reck takes it inside, kicks out. Calvin Seeley pump fakes the 3. Looking, gives it to Stewart inside. Jacob spins, puts it up over Caden Ballard. 41-32. Nola Jacob on the board for the Knights. Less than 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And you would think it's an Emporia home game right now with all the momentum Emporia has as a foul call down low. They give it to Peters, his second. And Josh Rios will take the place of Calvin Seeley. Leonard looking to find someone, having trouble. Gets it over the top to Ballard to avoid the 5-second call. Chinchurin baseline. Got it out, Ballard. Ballard for three. No good off the front of the rim. And Stewart couldn't hold it in. Chinchurin gets it. Gets it backside. Heim lays it up good. 41-35. A lot of assists tonight for Washburn, and they average 16 and a half a game. So this is a good passing team. And they've had a couple of nice backside passes that have led to buckets tonight. Amari Jones into the game for Caden Ballard. Jacob into Rios. Stewart runs point, gives it off. Peters almost got it stripped away by Durst, but held on. Now takes it in down the baseline, looking for somewhere to kick it out to. Finds Reck. On the wing, Jacob. Inside to Stewart on the cut. Back to Rios. Up top to Jacob again. 2:10 on the clock in the third. And now Rios gets it past Jones, who tried to swipe in and steal it. Inside Reck. Reck puts it up with contact and fought for his own rebound. And they get a jump ball. And that's going to keep it with Emporia.
Jump ball possession arrow belongs to Emporia. Checking back in the lineup for the Junior Blues, number 10.
John Hoytel checks into the game now, taking the place of Drayden Chinchurin. Peters in, the Jacob swung up top. Stewart, they find Peters in on the cut. He puts it up, good with the right hand. River Peters with 22 points, 43-34. Hoytel inside, draws the foul. Fouls on Josh Rios. And that is Josh Rios' third. That's big for Emporia. Josh Hoytel left 2 free throws for Washburn Rule, and he knocks down the first. He's got 4 points on the night. And second one good as well. (43-36). Reck inside, gives it off to Seeley. Seeley back out in the corner to Reck. Reck looking. Finds Stewart. Minute 20. And now stolen. Hoytel goes the other way. And they get a foul on Seeley. And now Calvin Seeley's third. And Harry Troke will take his place. It's in, it's a Heim, up top Hoytel. Back up Leonard, pump fakes 3, inside Heim. Kicks back out Hoytel, Jones. Jab step, out to JC Heim. Now Leonard feeds inside Hoytel, goes up in a tough finish to cut the lead to 5. Hoytel 7 points. And under 60 seconds till we hit the fourth. Stewart drives in, good find, backside Harry Troke, reverse layup, it's good. Tough lay from the freshman Harry Troke. He's got 2 there. 45-38. Jones up top. Inside. Now up top, Durst. Durst inside, spinning, and got it up and good. The answer from Griffin Durst. He's got 9. 20 seconds. Emporia can get the last shot here. The third quarter ended with Sheldon Stewart free throws after they called the foul with 0.3 seconds left in the half. Now Emporia have another chance, and they call a foul on Amari Jones, and I think that's either his third or fourth. It's his third.
Amari Jones, his third.
Ryland Crowell into the scorer's table. He'll look to enter the game for Emporia. Sheldon Stewart goes to the free throw line with 7.5 seconds left as Emporia's in the bonus. And first one good from Sheldon Stewart. He's a good free throw shooter, and he knocked that one down. We saw a rare miss on his first free throw earlier when he had those three at the end of the first half. So now free throw number 2 on the way for Sheldon. And knocked it down, 47-40. He has 19. Caden Ballard and Drayden Chincharan in for Rule. Ryland Crowell entered the game for Emporia. 7 seconds. Emporia some full court pressure. Rios knocked it away. Still got its way to Leonard. Clock down to 2. Leonard at the buzzer. Got it. Big buzzer beater for King Leonard. A little bit of bad luck for Emporia because Rios flew in there and knocked the pass away. It just happened to find its way right to King Leonard. That being said, Emporia leads it by 5, clinging on to a lead, trying to bring home the upset to finish off the regular season. You're watching Spartan Basketball on E-Town Sports Network. Back for the final 8 minutes of regulation from Washburn Rule. We had a great one earlier with the girls game, and they ended up getting the win to stay undefeated throughout the season in Centennial League play. And Emporia trying to get a big win here on the road against Washburn Rule. Leonard drives in, put it in, and no, did not go in. Looked like it was going to go in, but rolled out. Luckily for Emporia, and he's going to have to go to the free throw line now to earn those 2 points. Stewart picks up the foul. That's his first of the night. First Emporia foul of the final quarter. Ballard. First free throw goes. 47-43, and sorry, that's Leonard. King Leonard. And free throw number 2 knocks it down as well. And he has his first 2 points of the game.
Striking the lineup for the Spartans.
47-44. Stewart off to Reck. Reck drives in trouble, trying to find someone. Gets it off to Jacob. Jacob looking, bounce pass off to Trelk. Trelk cross Reck, over to Jacob. Inside, Cooper Reck. The Emporia lead is down to 3, trying to hold on. And the chance start again. We'll see if Emporia can silence it. Trelk drives inside, behind the back, kicks out. Jacob finds Stewart inside on the cut. Spins, no good, off the front of the rim. Leonard rebounds. Chincharan moves it quickly the other way. Up top, King Leonard runs point. Now Durst. Hoytel over to Durst. Durst to tie the game. Off the back iron. Hoytel's there to get the board and keep it with Rural. 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. Ballard drives in, and they get the foul on Harry Trelk.
Fouls on number 3, Trelk. His second. Rios returns.
Trelk second. Josh Rios will take Harry Trelk's place. 6:29 to go. Leonard takes the inbound pass. Up top, Hoytel. Now Ballard takes the screen. Kicks out Hoytel for 3 to tie the game. It's no good. 47-44. Reck. Off to Stewart. Stewart off Jacob. Now Peters corner, takes in from the baseline, draws the foul. 6:01 to play. It's on Hoytel, his second.
Junior Blues, number 0, Amari Jones. In for the Spartans, number 14, Seeley.
Seeley into the game for Emporia. Peters gets it in. Now inside to Reck on the elbow, kicks right back out Seeley. And Reck lost control of it for a second, got it back, in trouble. Bounce pass off to Peters, takes it in, no good, put back, rolls out. Fight for the ball, Hoytel gets it, and Rule's gonna have a chance to tie it up again. Deep baseball bounce pass into Durst, mid-range shot no good. Jones flies in and draws a foul on the putback. It's on Stewart.
His second sends Amari Jones to the line.
And so Amari Jones will go to the free throw line for 2 big Rule free throws to cut this lead down a little more. First free throw is off the front of the rim. That's big.
Returns to lineup for the Junior Blues. Rios for the Spartans.
Heim for Rural, Rios for Emporia. As far as substitutions.
Kingston Leonard in for Washburn Rural.
And King Leonard will check in for Washburn Rural as well. 5.5 minutes to play. Second free throw from Jones to get it down to 2. It's good. 47-45. Maury Jones has 6 points. Points really spread out for Washburn Rural. It's a give off to Rios on the wing. Bounce pass off to Stewart. Stewart inside Rios. Rios from the elbow finds Reck backside. He's in trouble. Gets it up. And they get a travel on Cooper Reck with 5:06 to play. And Rule will have it back again. 47-45, 5 minutes to play. Out to Ballard. Ballard dribbling, spinning. Jones inside, down the baseline. Tried to kick it out, pass blocked by Reck. Rios gets in there, jump ball. And that should be Emporia basketball, it is. Josh Rios fights for the ball, gets it back for Emporia.
Jump ball. Possession arrow to Emporia.
Emporia basketball. Off of the jump ball, Trelk. Off to Rios. Rios on the wing, Jacob on the wing, excuse me. Now inside, Stewart on the cut. Beautiful backside pass into Nolan Jacob, who knocks it down to end the Rule momentum. Good pass, good assist. Stewart to Jacob. Timeout. We'll take a quick break. It's called by Emporia. You're watching Spartan Basketball on the A-Town Sports Network. Back from the timeout. Washburn Rule basketball. Emporia leads it by 4. Jones off to Leonard. Leonard inside. Durst elbow. Kicks back out Leonard. On the wing. 4 minutes to play, and Jones draws a foul. And I believe it's going to be on Rec.
A foul's on number 2, Cooper Rec.
And that's his second. Into Durst on the elbow. On now Leonard. Ballard now Jones up top 3, and he hit it. The lead is down to 1. Amari Jones has 9 points and 2 big Washburn Rule threes. 49-48, Emporia lead down to 1. Emporia's held the lead since the first quarter, and now they get a foul on Stewart inside. Or not on Stewart, sorry, but Stewart was fouled.
The foul's on number 2, Caden.
It's on Caden Bowden, and that's his 4th.
10, John Hoytel.
That is Caden Bowden's 4th. That is an important foul for Washburn Rule. They're going to take him out now. Here with 3:46 to play. Rec inside, and he draws the foul. And he should be going to the free throw line, I believe, and he is.
Foul's on number 21, Griffin Durst.
They get the foul on Durst, his first of the night.
To the line to shoot 2.
Cooper Rec has 2 big free throws on the way. First one's good. He has 3 on the night with that one. This one could extend it out to 3 points, and it does right there. 2 big free throws from Cooper Rec. 3:40. Off to Hoytel, up top Durst. Durst takes it in. Kicks out Jones. Jones pump fakes a 3 that would tie it. Spins, left-handed, no good, off the glass. Stewart off to Jacob, and to Rec in the corner. Rec in trouble. Finds Rios, back up top to Rec. 51-48. Stewart gets by Leonard. Now hits Peters inside on the entry. Into Rec. Kick out Jacob. Thought about the 3. Emporia yet to shoot a 3 in the second half. They went 6 for 8 in the first. Now Stewart. There's the first 3 of the half. Oh, and it's in and out. Peters rebound. Put back. He's fouled on it. So Emporia finally took a 3 in the half. It didn't go in. It was in and out. It looked really good from up here. Now River Peters, big free throws. First one knocks it down. 52-48. River Peters has 23 points. Free throw number 2 rolls in. Big free throws here on the back end of this game from Emporia. 53-48. Now the defense chance start on the Emporia side. Back and forth crowd here tonight. It's been a fun one to finish off the season for E-Town Sports Network. 2:35 to play. Jones takes it in with the left hand. Good finish to cut the lead down to 3. We got a Washburn Rule timeout, a full, and we'll take a quick break. And we'll be right back with Spartan basketball from Washburn Rule. And here we go out of the timeout. Emporia basketball up 53-50. 2:20 on the clock in regulation. Could we possibly get extra basketball here on this Friday night? Seeley in trouble. Gets across court. Jacob inside. Back out to Jacob. Stewart gets it to Seeley on the cut through the baseline. Bounce pass over to Jacob. Inside, Stewart tries to get it over the top. Peters, and it goes out of bounds. Washburn basketball. Emporia wanted the foul. There was a lot of contact. Couldn't get one there. Both teams have 4 fouls each, so either a foul on either side is going to send someone to the free throw line. Caden Ballard with 1:53. Jones off to Chinchurin. He's been the 3 guy for Washburn. Well, really, it's been everybody, but he's hit a couple big ones. Hoytel inside, rolls out, rebound, River Peters. 90 seconds. Rule full court pressure. Peters. And now we get an Emporia timeout. We'll take another break, and then we'll be back with the action. You're watching Spartan Basketball on ESN. Back from the timeout, Emporia basketball. Spartans clinging on to a 3-point lead. And now Seeley takes it right back through the press with the left hand. Now he's in trouble, finds Jacob. Jacob in trouble. He finds Seeley. They exchange a couple passes to save each other from the trap, and now they get a foul on Chinchurin. And Calvin Seeley's going to have huge free throws. And the first one's in and out. In and out. Now the second one to make it a 2-possession lead. And that one's good. Lead extended to 4. And we get another timeout. Kind of like the girls' game here. We'll go right back to it again. You're watching Spartan Basketball on E-Town Sports Network. One minute, 9 seconds to go. It's going to be Washburn Rule basketball down 4. They send Nolan Jacob up for token pressure. And the Emporia away crowd stands. Ballard off to Hoytel. Back up top, Seeley inside. Leonard trying to find someone, finds Jones. Pump fakes a shot and drew the Sheldon Stewart foul. And that's Stewart's third.
Stewart, his third. Jones to the line for 2.
Free throw number 1 goes, and it's down to a 3-point lead. Amari Jones into double digits. He's the leading scorer tonight for Washburn Rule. He averages around 9.7 a game. The points usually spread out for Washburn Rule. And second one off the rim. Rios grabs the board, trying to get the outlet, and now Chincharan fouls him. He's going to go to the free throw line.
Number 23, Chincharan, his 3rd. We'll send Rios to the line.
3rd foul on Drayden Chincharan. And free throw from Rios is off. Second one now to make it a 4-point game with 50.7 to go. It got loud in here, and it rolls out. Oh my goodness, it bounced around about 6 times. Jones, pump fake, takes it in, finds Hoytel backdoor to make it a 1-point game, 54-53. At Washburn Rule timeout with 40.4 to go. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the last 40 seconds of regulation on ESN. You're watching Spartan. Dun, dun, dun. Back and Washburn Rule. Rule brings the press down 1. We'll see what Emporia and company can do. Jacob gets it into Stewart. Stewart in trouble, driving through, draws a foul. And that's big. If you want anyone going to the free throw line for Emporia, you want it to be Sheldon Stewart. He has 19 on the night. He could get into the 20s right here, right now, with huge, huge free throws. First one's good. 55-53. Sheldon Stewart has 20 points. Second one on the way. No good. Off the front of the rim. Still a 2-point game. Leonard holds it. He picked up his dribble early. Found Ballard. Jones. 25 seconds. 55-53. Emporia leads it. Jones inside. Draws a foul. He's going to go to the free throw line to try and tie the game. And Amari Jones has ginormous free throws to try and knock this one up at 55 apiece. Right now it's 55-53 with 19.4 seconds on the clock. First free throw's good. If you're Emporia, you just have to think rebound, rebound. Don't worry about the free throw. Just think rebound, rebound. You can't give up an offensive rebound here. Emporia crowd trying to make noise, trying to spoil Washburn Rules senior night with a Spartan sweep. Jones free throw knocks it down to tie the game at 55 apiece. We get a timeout, a full one, and we'll be right back with a tie ball game from Washburn Rural. You're watching Spartan basketball on ESN. We are back from Washburn Rural. 55-55. 19.4 seconds to go. Emporia is going to have it with 19.4 seconds left in the game. Rural brings the press and stolen. Jones, it went out of bounds. It went out of bounds. It's staying with Emporia. It's staying with Emporia. A scare if you're the Emporia Spartans right there. Oh my goodness. But now you can't move along the baseline if you're Emporia, so that does not help. 17 seconds on the clock. Jacob finds Rec. Rec, think he got fouled. Cooper Rec got fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Big free throws for the senior. Oh my. J.C. Heim picks up his third foul. That's important if we find a way to go to overtime here. First free throw off the back of the rim. Second one from Rec. Off the front, tried to get his own rebound. Washburn Rural basketball, and we get a Washburn Rural timeout. 14.2 seconds ago. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the action on ESN. You're watching Spartan basketball. .2 seconds to go in the ball game. 55-55. Washburn Rural is going to have it, and a chance to knock home the game-winning shot. Clock down to single digits. Leonard holds it up top. We might get extra basketball here to finish off the regular season. Jones pulls up three off the front of the rim. Stewart rebounds. We're getting extra basketball. We're having more basketball from Washburn Rural. We're staying right here in this spot for another few minutes. It's going to go to overtime at Washburn Rural. What a basketball game. 55-55. And Emporia led it by 12, or sorry, not by 12, by at least 10 by 1 point. And now there will be 4 extra minutes on the clock to try and see who's better. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with overtime action. You're watching Spartan basketball on ES. Actually, no, let's keep it here. They're taking the court again. They're taking the court again. Overtime headed your way. From Washburn Rule. What a regular season finale. Tip off. Durst wins it for Roll. And Washburn Rule is going to have a chance to take the first lead since the first quarter. Leonard up top. Kicks it off to Durst. Durst left-handed in the corner. Ballard pump fakes, drives in. Pass tip. River Peters comes up with it. Back to Emporia. 3.5 minutes. Rec has a lane. Kicks out Stewart. Over to Peters. In the corner, Jacob. Now inside Stewart. Puts it up. Good. It's an Emporia lead. 57-55. River Peters has 26 points. Count them, 26. Inside Hoytel. Turning on Rec. Kicks it out Jones. Jones inside, off to Durst. Durst up and good. The answer there, Griffin Durst knocks it through. He has 11 points. 3 minutes to go. Up top, Sealy from the logo. Jacob into Peters. Peters baseline, draws a foul. River Peters will go to the free throw line to knock down some big free throws and try to give Emporia their lead back with 2:51 to go in overtime.
His fourth sends Peters to the line for 2.
57, first free throw good from Peters.
Rios re-enters the lineup.
He has 27. Second one is on the way. Good. Nothing but net. 59-57. Jones up top. Gives off Leonard. Leonard to Ballard. Now Leonard takes it in. Through 2 Emporia players. They're both there to knock it away. Emporia is going to have it. Up 2. Up top, Sealy. Jacob inside. Stewart. What a finish! Plus the foul. Counted for Sheldon Stewart. The senior comes up big. He's got 22, and he's going to go to the free throw line to extend the lead to 5. Talk about it from Sheldon Stewart. King Leonard trying to plead the case for Washburn Rule as Hoytel picks up his 5th, and he's done for the day. Now Sheldon Stewart goes to the line to try and extend the lead to 5. Free throw from Stewart, nothing but net. 23 points for him, 62-57, 2 minutes to play. Here in our first overtime. Leonard up top to Ballard. Now bad pass. They miscommunicated. And Ballard's just going to have to pick it up and take the backcourt call. Emporia is going to have it back with 1:55 to go. Harry Troke into the game for Emporia. J.C. Hyman for Washburn Rule. Jacob looking to get it in. Over the top to Sealy. Now on the wing to Troke. Back up Stewart. Got past Leonard. Over to Troke. Inside. Peters got it poked out with a foul. River Peters is fouled and is going to go to the free throw line for even more big free throws. River knocks it down. 29 points. He could hit the 30 mark. And it's 63-57. Second one good. 64-57. River. Peters has 30. Count them, 30. Jones drives in. Spins. Kicks out. Ballard pump fakes the three. Now out Leonard. Up top Chincher and up top Durst. And Durst draws the foul on Calvin Seeley.
Foul on number 14, Calvin Seeley. His fourth. Sends Durst.
That's the fourth Calvin Seeley foul. Griffin Durst to the free throw line to try and give Rule at least a little momentum. Down 7. First one's good for Griffin Durst. Leading the way for Rule. He normally does, averaging 12.3 a game, and he just got the 12 mark, knocking that one down. Here in OT, Emporia. Now, you know, there was an overtime period, but Emporia scored 2 of their highest scoring games here in these last 2 games, as Durst knocks down the second with the 83 at Paola and the 64 so far tonight. And now we get an Emporia timeout trying to inbound. And we'll take a break. We'll be back. Spartans have the lead in overtime. You're watching Spartan basketball on ESN. Back from the timeout. Rule's gonna bring the press with 1:38 to go. Jacob will look to inbound for Emporia. Trying to find someone, gets it in Stewart. And they get a foul. Sheldon Stewart's gonna go to the line. That's who you want if you're Emporia. Second foul on Drayden Chincharin. Free throw number 1 rolls in. Sheldon has 24. He and River have combined for 54 of the Emporia 65. Free throw number 2 goes as well. 66-59. Jones lets it roll, takes it in, stolen Sheldon Stewart, backside Nolan Jacob, gonna go all the way, and he gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Emporia can taste it now with 90 seconds to go, still have to take care of business. Nolan Jacob is gonna head to the free throw line. First one off the side of the rim. Nolan has 4 on the game. Second free throw falls. 5 points for Nolan, 67-59. Chincharin, pump fakes off Ballard, wing 3, no good. Stewart rebounds, he's in the corner, and he cross-court pass out to Jacob. Peters all the way. Peters throws it down. The roof has been raised. as River Peters has 32. The three goes from Griffin Durst. I don't know if it's going to matter. It cuts the lead down to 7 with 62 seconds left. The steal from Stewart, cross court to Jacob, and the good pass into Peters, who threw it down to silence the Washburn Roll crowd. We get a timeout. We'll be right back with Spartan Basketball on ESN. Emporia is going to have it from the baseline again, up 7. They've just got to hold on for 62 more seconds. Off to Jacob. Jacob off to Stewart. Emporia got to get it across. Got poked out, and I think they got a foul. They did. And that's on King Leonard. His second. So Sheldon Stewart back to the line with 56.8 seconds to go. First free throw from Stewart, good, to give him 26. 70-62. Emporia trying to spoil the Washburn Rules senior night with a big Spartan sweep to close off the regular season. Second free throw rolls out. 70-62, Durst moves it up quickly, gives off Ballard. Ballard takes it inside, and oh my goodness, they got Josh Rios for a block again! And the basket goes for Caden Ballard as well. And the Emporia crowd livid. We had one similar earlier that was where J.C. Heim lowered his shoulder into Rios and he got the block. That one there, Rios had enough time to make a sandwich. And you can see the frustration being expressed here. And now that's a fourth foul on Rios. I mean, when I say the Emporia crowd's livid, they're livid. You could hear it, maybe. I mean, and now the crowd goes back and forth a little bit, yelling at each other. Now Ballard takes a free throw and knocks it down to cut the lead to 5. 70-65, Troke in the game. Still 50 seconds left. Emporia's still got work to do, and now they foul Harry Troke. He's going to go to the line. Fourth foul on Griffin Durst, who leads Washburn Rule. Harry Troke, the freshman, with big free throws in overtime. The first one bounces around and found a way in. Took about as many bounces as you could count and still rolled in for Harry. He's got 3. And now another one to extend it up to 7 and make it a 3-score game. No good. 71-65. Under 50. Durst kicks off Jones. Jones 3 to cut it to 3. No good. Durst rebounds. Down low. Puts it up. Rolls in. Leads down to 4. 34 seconds. And Sheldon Stewart's foul. That's good if you're Emporia. You want Sheldon Stewart to the free throw line. 81% shooter. Third foul on King Leonard. First one good from Sheldon. What a night he and River Peters are having. Sheldon has 27. Peters has 32. And the second one rolls in. 33 seconds to go. 73-67. Emporia timeout. We'll be right back with the action. You're watching Sparring Basketball on ESN. Back and roll. 73-67. Emporia leads it. It's going to be roll basketball, trying to come home with the win. Jones driving in, gets it off Ballard in the middle. Durst finds Chinchrin. They don't want to leave him open for three, but they do. Chinchrin's three, though, does miss. Jacob grabs the tough board. And they get a jump ball. We can't see the possession. It goes to Emporia. It's Emporia basketball. J.C. Heim checks in for Washburn Rule. Emporia's going to have to do it from the baseline again. Can't move across. It wasn't on a made shot. 73-67. Jacob finds Peters, and Peters got fouled from behind. And he's going to the line. Emporia playing the free throw game here. River Peters already has 32 points. And he'll go to the line to make it even more. He and Stewart have combined for 60 of Emporia's 73. And the first one's good, 74-67. 33 points on the night for River. 20.5 to go, and the second one's good. 75-67, 34 for River. Clock down to 15. They give out Durst. Durst kicks out. Leonard pump fakes. Now Ballard, he shoots a desperation three. It's no good. Jones rebound, puts it up with a foul. He'll go to the free throw line with 5 seconds left, but it's not going to matter. Emporia's up 8. And just Emporia ever so close to taking home the big win. And that's going to foul Josh Rios out. He gets a standing ovation as he heads to the bench. He's played a good game. And now, first free throw good from Amari Jones. Second free throw goes as well. 75-69, Amari Jones with 12 points. 5.6 on the clock. Emporia's just got to get this in. They get it into Stewart. He dribbles around, finding space. Cross-court Seeley in the middle, Peters. That's gonna do it from Washburn Rule. Emporia High spoils senior night with a Spartan sweep. 75-69, an overtime thriller, and Emporia takes it home. A hard-fought win, and that is huge for the momentum heading in to sub-state after this game. And that will make Emporia finish the season at 13-7, 6-4 in the league. And I mean, talk about a huge game. Sheldon Stewart and River Peters combined River 34, Sheldon 28. And Emporia gets it home, went 6 for 8 from the three-point line in the first half. Did not make a single three in the second half, but it didn't matter. They still come out on top by 6 points in overtime over Washburn Rule. They get revenge. And leading the way for Emporia was River Peters with 34. We've mentioned it a lot. Sheldon Stewart, 28. I mean, that's 62 of Emporia's 75 right there. Nolan Jacob had 5. You got 1 from Calvin Seeley and 3 from Harry Trelk, along with 4 from Cooper Reck. For Emporia, they win it in the final game of the regular season. They come in and stun Washburn Rule on senior night. They get the sweep. And that being said, we'll sign off one more time from the 2024 season. Well, that'll sign us off for the 2024 season from E-Town Sports Network from Washburn Rule. I'm Javen.